Hey guys, Holiday Master here, and today I got a video for you of this Gemmy 9.5 foot tall air-blown inflatable Yeti. This was sold at Lowe's this year, I think for $100, but I bought it on sale for, oh geez, I think it was when it was 50% off, but employees got a 20% discount, I think. So I got this thing 80% off, which wasn't bad. Well, this one was the store display, that's why there's a tear on the box, but I bought it cheap, and I knew I wanted to get this one cheap just because it being a cheap fan. You guys already know I went ahead and gave it a base fan. So I'm just going to show you guys the box. It's just your plain Jane box that they did this year with the green. And what's funny is with the base fan I have on it, I was actually able to put it in this box. It fit with a base fan in this box. The only thing it did was ripped right there. It's the only thing it did. But here's the item. I think it has 4 C7s. I gave it a little 60, I believe. Yeah, I think it's a 60. What I had laying around at the time. I'm sadly running low on fans, so I don't know how many more customs I'll be doing until I get more fans, but yeah. And all I did was I zip tied the old fan hole shut, still giving me access to the zipper. And I could have centered the fan a little more. The reason I didn't was because if I center it, then it'll, you know, sit on itself. I wanted it towards the back to let airflow in there. So this thing does not fit in my basement, obviously, so I'm just going to go ahead and inflate it and kind of help it up, and we'll get the best angle that we can for the video. And honest to God, guys, this thing should have come with a base fan just because of its size. I mean, I get it. Gemmy is being cheap, and certain designs don't need these materials, yada yada yada. But something this size, personally, I think needs a base fan. This will be one I do outside just to see the whole thing. See what the camera shows. Oh yeah. So as you guys can see, I just wanted some airflow because it has the stakes on its feet. I did take the sandbags out of it just because, and I know there's a little hole here I got to stitch. That was actually done. This was our store display, so it was ripped up on the shelf actually. But no, I ran a zip tie in between his ears, so the lights aren't really in his head, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it, with those two, his whole head lights up. I do like this design. I know it's newer, and sadly I'm to the point where I love classics and all, but they're starting to just be hard to find in good shape anymore. But yeah, the only thing I don't like that they did with this, other than the cheap fan, is the way they made it look like the candy cane is just through his hand. Like, I kind of wish that they would have rounded his hand off to make it look like he was actually holding it, rather than it just straight through his hand. But, yeah, it is what it is. Go ahead and show it with the lights off. Like I said, with the five C7s it has in it, it lights up really good. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So, and the other thing I'll point out, which you guys probably already know, but the string holders are under its arms, which for this thing is a good spot for them. It's like right in the middle of the item. But no, I think a 60 does really well. Inflates it really well. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.